Hi, my name is John, and I'm going to be discussing with everybody about some of the updates for Pkhex. One of them is called Trash Bytes. So when you have something like that and you don't understand what it is, it's supposed to prevent people from cheating or something, from what I understand. So it's basically to show something was traded or something, but you could still get around that if you try. So I'm going to show y'all. First thing I want to do is download the Pkhex development build. Uh, it actually helps with a lot of testing, but I am going to be using Ganger's version of Pkhex during the initial testing. Now, if you don't have your own save file or you don't have the save file on here, then what you're going to see is this right here. You're going to see Pkhex. If you try to put your info on it, well, I can't use this one because this is one of those preloaded ones that just comes on there and it's already illegal. So we'll go with Lappers. That's always one of my favorites. Now, see, right away, it's legal, right? We'll make it shiny and everything. It's still legal, right? No problems. But if you put your info right here, and let's say you put it here, then what you're gonna get is this. It's basically illegal. It's because it needs to have your info if you want it to where it's never been traded before. So the only way you can fix that is by basically it's okay. So if you press and hold this right here, like if you're gonna drag it somewhere and then you just release it, it should clear up most of the errors because it'll add this information to it, which is latest not OT handler, which means it's PKHex is not the original handler anymore. So says trash bytes should be cleared. So the way you clear trash bytes, if you look at the message, it's right here. It says OT. So if you click on OT, first you want to hold the CTRL, which is the control button. You want to hold it down and then left click where the name is, and this should pop up. Special characters, and all you want to do is sit here and clear trash, and then you want to hit save, and that makes it legal. But because your name is not on the save file, you cannot get rid of this. So if you turn around and get rid of that, it's gonna make it illegal. And the only way to fix it is by dragging this, and then it becomes legal. So that is exactly on how you do that. It's I'm not exactly sure why they added it. I can only try to guide you around the issues you may having. So if you turn around and you make a legal file, and see right away it's legal, right? And you can see it's got Pkahex's info. But if you wanted your info on there, yeah, you also can't do that unless you know your info. So we'll just and see it's got my info on it. It doesn't need anything right here because it's reading my save file. So If I wanted it shiny, I can make it shiny. I can basically do whatever I want as long as I stay within the parameters. Not exactly sure why all these are zeros, but I'm not gonna mess with that. And see, it says it's legal. So, and that's because I'm using my save file. So even if I sit there and drag it, it's not gonna put nothing in here because I'm using the encounter database, but it's from my save file. So that's what makes it legal. Now, if I turn around and I use a blank save file like this, and for those of you who are using Pkhex for the first time or anything, if you wanted to go shiny and you don't know how to make it shiny, whenever you go through the encounter database, you just need to right click and left click on that view, and it should automatically pop that up in Pkhex. And then if you want to make it shiny, you just hold down the left or the right shift key. You hold it down, and then you click that star button. And if, as long as there's no illegal stuff around it, it should make it legal perfectly fine. We are using a blank save file. See, blank save file, so it should have original Pkhex information on it. So if you try to change the info, it's automatically going to make it illegal. And the only way to fix this is to press and hold. So you basically click on this and you hold down the left click button, and you drag it like about right here, and let go. Yeah, I guess you gotta let go at a certain way. So you want to press and hold right there, and it will add this info to it, and then it will still be illegal. So what you want to do is you want to sit there and left click control. You want to press and hold the control, and then you want to left click, and then this should pop up, and you want to go ahead and hit clear trash and hit save, and that should and then it should go legal perfectly fine. Just checking, making sure it goes legal if you change the other information. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's exactly how you make stuff go legal. The trick I found is by holding it and dragging it and letting go. So just to make sure that it is working, should be illegal. There we go. And if you take it about right here, so yeah, you just want to barely take it right here, and it should. Let's do that again and make sure. So yeah, I didn't even move it this time. I just grabbed it and then just let it go, and it should add this info, and it's legal. Because this latest non-OT handler needs to have Pkhex's info in it. So, and just to make sure that that is legal, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna test it, just to make sure. Because sometimes certain bots aren't updated. Certain bots are, but it still does it. So I think I double check my work, just to make sure. And there it goes. It's already, it's already sending me my code and all of that stuff. So it is working. So I really want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this video. I will post it up here soon, and then y'all will be able to see it. So thank y'all for watching. Hopefully y'all join my Discord server if you haven't already. Yeah, I first wanna give a shout out to Stas, because Stas is the one that helped me figure all of this out. And if it wasn't for him, I probably would have never figured this out, because I have been trying to figure this out for quite a while. So thank you, Stas, for helping me figure this out.